Greetings, Kerbal Killers. Welcome back to Mod Mondays. We're continuing. On Thursday and Friday of last week, did indeed start setting up resources, and we had a few issues. Over the weekend, I've been doing a lot of hunting, and we have indeed fixed the issues. What were those issues? Well, we were having problems with resources not showing up within ScanSat's map window, even though they were showing up within KSP's own resource overlay within the tracking station. And curious, what was that all about? Well, let me show you. Nope, not that one. This is the ScanSat resources configuration panel, configuration file. It looks quite a bit different than what it was. Go and get rid of that. What I found, which is the first time I've ever found it, because normally I just completely rewrite the config file. However, because ScanSat is also set up for MKS OKS, which is now also known as UKS now, and EPL, we needed to keep those resources in. So I went down the route of just making my own config file and just chucking them onto the end. However, we come across a limitation within ScanSat. You scroll down here, you'll see a few comments. This one in particular, this one that I put in. Numbers beyond this point do not show in ScanSat map. So, ScanSat type above 104.8576 do not show up in the map. Yep, that confused me. So even though they might be 32 64-bit variables, unfortunately you can have a maximum of 20 resources. Yeah, it took me a while to find that one. Oh well. So we have had to remove some that we were not using, so that means we actually have to edit ScanSat's config directly. Kind of a shame. What I did do is certain ones that are not going to be present for mining, i.e. gases only, I've actually shoved on the end so that they will still be scanned for with the ScanSat modules. So the local detectors for ScanSat will also show those resources within the window, which is fine, fair enough. We're not going to be trapping carbon dioxide under the earth or even xenon gas, because they're gas, not solids or liquids. So we've solved that issue and everything comes up in ScanSat, which is what we like. So next up is to configure drills, and that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I briefly took a look at it last night and then reminded myself about 10 minutes ago. So let's go and take a look. If we have a look in my old one, you can see it uses the regolith drilling module. However, if we take a look at a stock drill, while it's similar, it's not quite. Yep, quite a few more configuration options in here. So you've not only got drill, but you've also got asteroid drills as well. So, what we want to start off with is the inline drills rather than radial drills. But it's the same module. Nope, that's the wrong CW Tech folder. So here we have the CW Tech Drills folder. Now, as you notice, I stole the drills from Carbonite, which we are now going to rename them. Mr. Rogers, good question. Originally the answer would be yes. However, the problem with that is because we're adding in quite a few resources that can be mined, i.e. about 20 of them, unfortunately that makes a very long list that is nigh on impossible to see. So instead what we're going to have to do is to group the drills, unfortunately, which is a little bit on the grindy side. Because we're going to have multiple configs for the same drill, and it gets awkward. So we're going to start off with the 2.5 meter drill. The original config is there. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and rename the model, rename the text file, the config file. So this is the original config file. We'll point it at the correct model now that we've renamed the model. Manufacturer, putting our own in. Might help if I actually spelt my own manufacturer properly. Yeah, you can put some sort of witty text there if you want. So what we're mainly interested in is these modules here. As you can see, the one that I did originally working with regolith is quite a few long. Mr. Rogers, good question. Yes, no, and sort of. I'm pretty sure you can do it with a mod, however I'm not aware that that mod exists. So can you do it from the config file with nothing but a text editor and no special knowledge? The answer is no, you can't. But of course, if you know how to do it, let me know and I'll show everyone else. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these modules and we're going to get rid of them. So we're going to keep that last one. Oof, gone. Because we want to replace the last one with this one. So we're going to do that one first. I'm going to put them both in. And basically they are the exact same syntax. We just get rid of that. One says drill, one says pump. Tell you what, we'll stick with drill. Right, we're gonna have 2 lots of drills, because otherwise the number of modules in each one is just gonna be ridiculous. So we're gonna have 1 set of custodial drills and 1 set of asteroid drills. You can of course do it whichever way you want. So let's go ahead and grab that, and we're going to copy it. I'm going to go into here, chuck in a new line and hit the paste. So we're having a look here. Yep. Looks good to me. So now we start with the grindy stuff. So we've capped Kethane in as a resource. So resource name Kethane, converter name, I have Kethane drill, give it a more logical name, start, Kethane drill, stop, Kethane drill, having a look down. Do I want to enable heat? Is that a stupid question? Do I want to enable heat? Of course I want to enable heat. That will leave them. Now this one is the 2.5 meter drill, in which we have serious efficiencies. That radial drill is quite small by comparison. So I'm going to crank up the efficiency to 10. And what would be reasonable? Bear in mind this is electric charge per second. So we want a reasonable amount. Let's go for 40. So, harvester type 0, we're digging into the earth, and we're grabbing kethane. Let's go and whack on a few extra lines in there. So, we're going to grab that module that we've just edited, so it's editing it again, and we're going to paste it in there for the next resource. Cheers! Metallic ore. So we copy that and we paste it in there, and we paste it in there, and in there, and in there. Job done. Copy and paste again. Next resource. Actually enough, it's actually ore this time. So I just go down the list for ScanSat because ScanSat has a list, and basically you can use it like a checklist to make sure you don't miss one. Missing one is bad. How many up to? 4. I'm going to do 5 per drill. As annoying as it's gonna be, 5 per drill is actually reasonable. Now, some people would argue that nitrogen is a gas and not a solid and should not be collected by drills and yada yada yada. However, you can have nitrogen trapped in the rocks. So the drills would collect it as a gas. Basically similar to the way natural gas actually works. So, that's that one done. We'll save that. Go to the drills in here, and then we duplicate it. Call it number 2. And then let's go and edit it. So all we're doing at this point is copying and pasting one by one, which is the wonderful grindy work. Now of course if you're just adding one resource in, then it's not quite so bad. Just about to hit save then. Also, some people would say that water is a liquid, not a solid, and shouldn't be collected by drills. However, there can always be trapped water. Ergo, you just collect it. And job done. Now I'm marking the ScanSat config, so I know exactly how many resources there are. Yep, that is correct, Mr. Rogers. However, KSP/Regolith does not simulate pockets of stuff in the terms of height. It only simulates pockets in the terms of longitude and latitude. So, what can I say? You have to go with the limitations you've got. So, save that one. And we're going to duplicate it. Oops, have I just done the wrong one? Yes. Yep, yeah. Didn't mean anything by that. I'm just giving you what the limitations of KSP is. And besides, writing a mod to accurately map resources in a 3D environment, not quite so easy to do. Now I've lost my train of thought. Plutonium was the last one. Same goes for oxygen. Oxygen can also be trapped in rocks. But also, if you have a dead frozen planet, say Mimas, you can actually have liquid oxygen trapped underneath the surface. I completely agree, Mr. Rogers. I completely agree. Somebody can't spell. Oh, I actually spotted a spelling mistake in the configs. Nice. So, the maximum number of resources you can have is 15. Precisely 15. Within ScanSat's map scanning. It does, however, as I've already explained, support numbers higher than 15. But you won't get it to display them in the map view. As of the current version that I'm running at the moment. Whatever it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. If you do exclamation mark mods, it'll give you a list of a more or less up-to-date mod list. And what I like to do with all the grindy work is to get the grindy work done first and then do the minor details. So, don't forget, when you duplicate the configs, i.e. to duplicate the parts, you need to change its internal name and change its title name as well. Otherwise the game will get really confused at you, and if you need to debug something, you got no chance. So for the time being, we're just whacking numbers on the end of stuff. And job done. That's the 2.5 meter inline drill. Well, is it inline? Whichever one it is. Now what we need to do is to turn it into an asteroid drill. The interesting thing is the asteroid drills don't have a resource. Which is going to cause an issue. That means that the asteroids only carry one resource. And I'll bet you I can tell you what it is. Oops, in here. Interesting. So the asteroid config, according to this, you can pick up water, metallic ore, substrate, minerals, carbonite, carborundium, uranite, xenon gas, and argon gas. Well, straight away you've got two gases in there and a liquid. However, why does the radial drill not distinguish between them? Now this is curious. I'm just wondering if this... Well, there's two things. Either those two modules, i.e. that one and that one, are linked, or whether one module gets some of each of these resources. Yep, that's exactly my point, Mr. Rogers. In that case then, for testing out, I'm going to take that module as it is and drop it into all 3 drills. Exactly like that. So now we need to find out what's going on. Rid of you. And now we start KSP. Excuse me. Oops, come on. Unfortunately, because we've changed configs, that means KSP has to reload all the configs. Yay. Well, technically, yeah. It probably will get renamed at some point. But for the time being, let's keep it simple. Of course, this does mean in order to test the asteroid mining aspect of the drill, it does mean we're going to have to send up and go and grab an asteroid. Oh, by the way, a couple of people have commented on how long it takes my KSP to load. There are several factors to take into account. One of which is all of the freaking errors in the log file. Specifically, oops, just try not to snag my headset. Specifically, the mod creators that hard code modules from other mods into their configs. This has a very significant impact on the loading speed of KSP. Also, what slows it down is modders that replace the textures on their mod files and don't include the textures, but the texture replacement parameters are there within the config, which also slows KSP down. There are a few of the major mods are going to get portions of my log file dumped onto their forum page and asked politely to clean up their code. Kinda gets annoying. Well, KSP add-on checker, AVC, reports 29, but there are a few mods that don't have the config file for AVC that are installed, so there's actually a few more. But the thing is, it's not hard drive related. During KSP load, oh sugars, that's just froze up, haven't you? But during KSP load, my hard drive that KSP is actually stored on is used less than 10% load. So it can basically go 10 times faster than what it is doing to load KSP. It's not the hard drive or the storage that's slowing it down, so getting a solid state drive is not going to speed it up for me. And I just realised that window's in the wrong place. You should be there. I don't know why that moved, but I won't. Right, obviously, as you can see, KSP itself has frozen loading the config file for our drills. Great. So we're going to leave that running, and we're going to debug this. What have we done? So we're going to switch back here. The log file has been updated. Let's take a look here. Right, straight away, oh dear. That's the radial atmospheric scoop that we haven't configured yet, which is fine. But I expect to see that. So, compiling part, CW Tech, drills, drill. Why does it still say KA drill? That's not right. So let's go back into the config. What did we miss? So it says drill there. Check the syntax. Now wait a minute, why has that got a dotted line between them? What's going on? Well, the syntax looks okay. So what is it complaining about? I mean, that doesn't look right at all. And that error message is not, well, that loading message is not exactly what I'd call an error message. Where is the actual output message? There it is. Here we go. We have index out of range exception. Let's have a look here. Does it tell us which one? I think that's the module animation. Yeah. Active animation. Index out of range. Oh, it's them. Stupid. We changed them and we shouldn't have done. That means I need to go and get a backup copy. Oops, my bad. One backup copy. It's these two. Replace these two. So let's go and put those two back. That's what it's complaining about. So just to clarify, the output log that I have open here is actually located in the KSP's main directory, and then go into the KSP data directory. It's KSP underscore data, and you'll find in there output underscore log.txt, and then you just look for specific keywords. So that one says array index out of range, which on its own means absolutely nothing and anything and everything, because it could be anything that's out of range. However, the second one, index array out of range, tells you there's a problem with the animation. So that means the animate module for the models has a problem with finding an animation. So, shall we go test that? Well, we need to crash out KSP. Yep, go ahead and reload. And then we restart KSP. So we'll set KSP to overlay over the desktop, and we'll see if it'll actually load now. So if you want to see the current list of add-ons, there it is. Mostly green now. Mostly. Greetings, Oak Tree. How are you tonight? And good evening, Shirty. Yay! That's always a good thing. Well, we're just configuring drills at the moment, and we've just diagnosed our own error. Now we're starting up KSP to make sure that we have actually fixed that error. Come on, KSP. Oops, wrong one. Again. I'm pretty sure this is gonna load. Yeah, we're just done about that, Shirty. There we go, we're onto the patches now. And contrary to popular popular belief, bottleneck is not with my hard drives. Just to point out to everyone, I did write an AVC config file for CWTech. It's just a text file. Yep, when I put AVC on it was like 5 hours for me. Thank God KSP doesn't need ATM anymore. Thank God for DDS compression. Okay, so we want to do some drilling. Let's go ahead and drill through the launch pad, shall we? Always worthwhile. First thing we need to do is to make sure it has loaded the drills. Wherever it's put them. Here we go. Have I converted the wrong drill? Oh, boo. Hang on. I did. I converted the ventral oceanic drill. Well, we needed to do that anyway. I'm not with it tonight at all. Okay, well, let's go ahead and crash out KSP. I'm gonna wait for it to shut down. Right, okay, so we want the other drill. Oh, that's what confused me. Right. What's it called, this one? Ventral Oceanic Extractor. Oh, it won't do that again. Right, so that's the 1.25 metre, that's the 2.5 metre. Whoa. That would be a formatting error. Oh, that's because I tried to load the model file. That one. Mr. Rogers, on the plugins library page, mods and plugins library page, right at the top there is a converter for converting textures to DDS. It's a lot faster than using ATM. And you can just point it at your entire game data directory and say go. And it's done. It did mine originally in under about 2 minutes. Yep, that is possible, Mr. Rogers. But all you do is remove the DDS file and then put the PNG back. Or if the texture itself is within a model file, then just put the model back. That usually only happens when somebody uses non-standard encoding. Right, so this is the one that we actually want to use. Right, so that's why the module type's different as well. Right, so let's go ahead and grab that lot. Well, first of all, why? It's not right. Just bear with me. Right, that should sort that one. So, now in this one we want to take all of these. Now we're going to leave them in here for later use. Now we're going to paste that in there, save it. That's the copy. number 2. Call it number 2. Call it number 2. I probably will be actually thinking about it. And this one's number 3. That's weird. It says that they're opened by another program. Interesting. Oh, that's because I renamed the directory. That's why. Right, that should do it. Let's try this again. I left it at 64 by 64 and didn't have any issues. Just make sure you pull ATM out first. Not necessary, Mr. Rogers. You don't need to, after removing ATM, you don't need to reload the game. But what I'd recommend is, instead of deleting the directory, just move it out. Put it on your desktop or something. Now we wait for 3 years for it to apply 2,500 patches. You'll find your KSP takes a fair bit longer to load when you're changing configs, because the module manager has to rebuild everything rather than running from its cache. Right, where are you? Nope, not that one, that one. Here we go. Ventral drill. That's what it looks like. And when we deploy it, don't even go there, guys. Right, so which one does this one? Carbon, nitrogen, or Kethane and metallic ore. Well, we haven't actually got any tanks for most of that lot. Hang on. Actually, I might stand corrected. Give me a second. Where are they? That one. Well, there's metallic ore. What were the others? Ore. Don't we have just standard ore? Oh, obviously not. Should be another one in here somewhere. Unfortunately, whenever you change the, whenever you add files to it, it also moves your parts around. Okay, nope. Can't believe we don't have any ore tanks. Oh wait, hang on, it's that one. Oh, please tell me I can surface attach. Thank you. Right, well, in that case then, go ahead and supersize it. So, that's 2 tanks, that should be a good test for now. I'm going to stick a pod on and we're going to stack some batteries. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to use... No, that's too big. We need some serious power generation. That one's just going to look weird. That'll do. Now we want some legs of some sort. There we go. Please keep it family friendly, Shirty. That's kind of borderline. Yeah. Oh, the science. Okay, so first of all, we're going to wait for the centre of mass to stop moving. Alright, start power generation. Deploy the drill. Go. And we want metallic ore and ore. That's not good, they both say 0. Do we even have ore here? Oh, can't see from here. Okay. Holy zooming. Now what on earth is Blizz's toolbox? Uh-oh. Something's upset KSP. Oh. Oh. Great. I'll bet it's Scansat. Great. What? Looks like gonna have to crash out. Bear with me one moment. I need to go and take a look at the log files. Let's see here. There we go. So it's currently having a complete connection fit with resources. Nice. Master prop, yep. Yep. So, KSP has had a connection fit about something, and so now we've got to find out what it's had a connection fit about. Here we go. Well, this is the start of it. Module crystal harvester conversion recipe. So basically, the resource system in KSP is completely crashed out. So we need more information. We need this text file. Which may take a while. And that gives no additional information. Well, the only thing it can be is modules within this file. So while we're checking over this config, we'll start KSP. And then we'll scratch our head over this config file. No, don't reload. I wonder if it's... could be. Let's quickly go and try it, just in case they changed it. So hopefully that got saved before it got loaded into KSP. I wonder if that could be what the cause was. I wonder if they changed that. Because normally you can bump up the efficiency in the config to increase the yield. And while KSP is loading... oh, that's not the one I want. Let's take a look at the MKS drills. What module are these guys using? And yet these things are using a much smaller set of configs, which is kind of curious. Interesting. The MKS drills use a different parameter. Recipe inputs and resource aim. But no recipe inputs on these. Interesting. Oops. Very, very interesting, that is. We're gonna have to go and check for that. See if it'll still complain about recipe inputs. Where's the stock drill? Where's it located? It's under utility. It's called the Drill-O-Matic. Oops, that's not utility. That's the radial one. That's the Drill-O-Matic. Well, there's a simple way of sorting this. Right, so we'll try the stock drill that we haven't changed at all. Greetings, USW. Right, so that's pulling up ore. Fine by me. Right, so let's go and try that now. So see if they have set some sort of rule against setting the efficiency above 1. Stop moving. Yay! Error in! Wonderful. Gotta love those error messages. As all. Oh, it's now stopped spamming it. So what's the difference between what we put in and what the stock has in? Right, this is ours and the stock is here. Well, other than the input charge, the only thing that we put in is them. Okay, let's go and change them back. Anything else that's different? Well, those action names are just for on screen. Do that, make life easier. No, the only difference now is and the ratio. That's fine. We'll just come out of KSP and then we'll restart it. Right guys, give me a couple of minutes and I will be back while KSP starts. Right guys, I'm back. However, I should warn you, I have some sandwiches and it's after midnight, so I might turn into a gremlin and start killing Kerbals. Messed up in what way? And it's probably just you. Same craft file. Should have updated the parameters on the drill. Just in case it hasn't, we'll swap it out anyway. Oh,